no one will know what's going on. All right, put that there. Put that there. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, let's see if this works. How is everyone going? Wait, does this work? How does this work now? Wait, how does this? Yo, what's up? Ah, cool. I like it. This is working. All good. What's up? What's going on? How'd you like my new spades? I think we're rocking and rolling. You know, this is how the crypto community likes what I'm doing, right? We just sit here with my stupid hat on, right? My Ferrari hat, and we get things done, right? It's all about getting things done. And if you get things done, you can buy a hat and glasses like I'm doing, right? That's how we roll. It's not about actually knowing what you're doing. It's more about looking the part. So that's where I am at the moment. I'm looking the part. I'm doing the part. The Alpha Hunters group is killing it, cricking it, and all that kind of stuff. And then we're moving forward. Now, today is a bit of an interesting day. Should I continue like this in a 30x drill and so awesome, fantastic. Should I continue like this? I feel like this is doing me. A Is your breath worth Bitcoin money or XRP? Ah, man, what are you talking about? What's up? Um, um, uh, what? What? Why you guys not like my hat and my glasses? What's going on? It's all about the hat and glasses. That's how you roll. Wait, why can't you see my screen? That's the real question. I just realized something. Why can't you see my screen? This is weird. Okay, the chat's there. That's there. Wait, why is that not working? Aha, there we go. Okay, cool. All right, let's go. All right, cool. Let's get the chat going and we can move forward from here. I actually can't see anything with these glasses on. That's the only problem I have. 1 second. What? Hola, how are you doing? Do you not understand that the real chart master is here? The king, the one and only hat with the glasses, Ferrari and everything else. Wow, real trader. That's how I am. Real trader's here. This is how it works. I'm the real trader. I think that's my name. That's gonna be my name from now on, the real trader. Wow, the markets are absolutely tanking. The markets are absolutely tanking. But I think we're very, very close to a hard turnaround. We are sitting at a historic level of resistance. Now, if we break this, oh my lord, it's not gonna be Gucci if we break this box here. That's gonna be a real problematic level if we break that. 1 second, I'm gonna check something. Is there everyone here? Wait, what? I don't get it. Why when the Calvin and the Hill, right, is sitting here wearing his hat and going, pay attention, I'm no no one's coming to look at my live. Excellent, I have a dry powder. Fantastic. We are so close. I'm telling you, we are so close to some serious reversal here. Serious reversal. Oh, or nice shirt, glasses, Calvin's t-shirt, true trader. Who's cap? Yeah, what are you talking about? What's up, Rev? What's up? What are you talking about? Pay attention. What are you talking about? Pay attention, right? The true trader is here, right? That's how I'm gonna be. That's my new name right now. The true trader. I have no gravitas. No. Let's not be ridiculous. The funny thing is, right? And I don't want to be a Gucci gang. I don't want to be an actual idiot, right? But this cat was brought to me as a gift from my mother. I'm not even joking. We're all bears. We say it will recover over and over again. It will eventually. No. I'm just being serious. I mean, look, if you look at the chart of where it's sitting at this present moment, we are like we are tapping at the doors of what will be happening here. It really is make or break. We're at the make or break. Hey man, how you doing? Cool hands, what are you doing, man? The real trader is here, right? This is how it's gonna be. I am the real trader, right? That's how it works. The real trader is here. You guys need to learn from me. Only $40,000 trades. That's it. That's the way it works, right? I don't do anything less than $40,000 trades. That's what we love mum so much. Yeah. But the thing is, right? Okay, this is the only time. This is the only time I'm going to reveal anything about me, right? The only time. So pay attention, right? And I just want to say this to you very, very, very clearly. Pay attention. This was brought to me as a gift because I bought myself a gift, right? I want you to understand, right? Because now that everyone really wants me to like show off and stuff, I bought myself a gift, and my mother was like, "Okay, since that you bought yourself a gift, here's something to make sure that people know that you are an actual douche, right?" Because there's nothing better than driving around in your gift and having this gift on your head. I think this is the second time I've ever worn it. It's literally the second time I've ever worn this hat. It's dusty. Look at the dust on this bad boy. It's dusty. What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, I had to wear it once, right? I had to wear it once when I was like, she's so proud. What can I do? You know what I mean? what can I do? What can I do? Just sitting there, and I'm just going, oh man, I look like a world-class idiot. But anyway, here we go. So this is gonna be it. So every now and again, the actual true trader is gonna come out, right? I am the trader, but I'm telling you, we are look, we're having some dumpage going on. I mean, I couldn't put this into the group. It literally ran so quickly. There was no point in me doing so. But we are so close. We are so close to a monster. Look, if it holds, if this level holds, right? And I'm going to go through a lot of interesting things today. So you guys make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you go to here. That will show you all what's happening on my screen. All that kind of stuff. Next time I'm going to be streaming on here as well, because it doesn't look like I'm going to be getting my account back for a very, very long time. Although, apparently, what's his name? What was his name? World War Bitcoin got his account back, which is amazing. We're close to a massive counter rally, in my opinion. Yo, what's up, Calvin Hill? What's up? All right, I ain't no Calvin Hill. I'm the true trader. This is how This is how actual traders look like. You need to wear the stupid glasses. You have to wear stupid glasses and a Ferrari hat, right? Because that's how you know that someone has a Ferrari. Yeah, you have to wear the hat. It's the only way it works. It's the only way it works, right? You know what I mean? Talking about. And you know, once I. Anyway, let's go. What do you think of what do you think, Brev, a long term long on Bitcoin now? I would wait for this area here. We are really, really close to a key. The cap and glasses. You look like Dollar Street dealer in 19. Yeah, that's what are you talking about? I got. Well, wait. I've got to even better. 1 second. Check this out. You want to see? No, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I found. Wait. Is that it? Oh yeah, that's it. 1 second. Now I look like an actual trader. There we go. This is the cool thing. This is right. All right, Max Long. All right. What's up? All right. Hey, the Bulgari, right? The actual Bulgari. What's up? What's going on? We're going up from here, right? So this is how it goes. So, you know, when you want to be $1 million trader, right, and buy these hats and glasses, the only way you can really do it, right? The only way you can really do it is if you access the true bull flag. Only when the true bull flag hits, when you see that true bull flag, you know that the Ferrari is coming your way. The only other way you can do that, right, is to... I can see bull flags everywhere. These lenses actually just show light in bull flags, so everything's a bull flag. So I'm really really excited about what's going on. Do you want to see some other glasses? Like, these are the regulated these are the glasses I don't use anymore. Funny enough, some are gifts. Some are gifts. Man, those glasses are nasty. Whatever. I do some nice ones as well though. Ah. What's up, bruh? How you doing, man? How's it going? Well, I actually bought these to surfing, funny enough. What's up? Right, so what's going on at this present moment? How many bags have you got in that bag? I got a lot of I have a lot of glasses. These are the glasses I don't use. I've regulated them upstairs so that no one can actually. Although this one's quite nice. I do like these ones. I haven't worn these ones in ages, actually. I got the really good ones downstairs. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. What's this? Ah, all right, all right. Habibi, how are you doing, Habibi? All right, Habibi. That will be rate cut 100%. I am almost certain. I am almost certain. Yeah, this came from Ukraine. Habibi, how you doing? I like to say Audi a lot. Audi. I really like Lebanon, by the way. I'm messing around. Anyone who's Lebanese there, you're my people. Are you in the attic? No, I'm in a space bunker at this present moment. Nice reflection. Yo, what's up? I know, right? That's how you know I was able to read the screen with the blue check. I think it's gonna be a bigger rate cut. I think this year. Okay, let's get rid of this crap. Whatever. Jesus Christ. I think this year we're going to be seeing a at least a 1.5% rate cut. I would be extremely surprised. That revision on the labor statistics that came out was unbelievable. Wait, 1 second. What am I doing? Oh no! Wait, I got a better one. Oh my god! 1 second. 1 second. I just realized, where have you been all my life? Where have you been? 1 second. 1 second. Okay, cool. Right. So, all right, there we go. Now, according to, oh my god, where's my mouse? 1 second. All right, mouse. All right, okay, cool. So, according to the, okay, wow, yeah, that's how cool, man. So, according to, I can't even see the screen. Anyway, whatever, it's all good. All right, I'm done. Show the true crypto king. Although this is kind of cool. Check this out. Right. Now I'm crypto. Oh my god, it's so dirty. It's got my name on it. Look. Right. All right, I've gone full crypto now. Right? Full crypto. Where are my glasses? I like these glasses. These are nah. Okay, cool. All right. No, BNB. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Right. Let's go. Now, according to what's happening with the CZ Binance, yeah, I know they gave me a gift. According to the graphs at the moment where we're sitting, I would say that we are looking at this region here. I'm gonna get rid of that. That was for another level that we passed, but I would say the bounce is going to be around here. Now, look, this is going to be a key fighting point for the market at this present moment, because if we don't hold this area, then we could potentially, we still could, I mean, this is the thing, we still could break the 50% level of this area here. I mean, this is still a potential key fighting zone for the, 1 second, what's going on here? Is no one on YouTube? Oh, that's interesting. You guys don't want to see the screen? That's interesting. All right, whatever. Yeah, so we could potentially see this. Anyone wants to see the screen? Twitter hasn't been nice to see recently. Yeah, of course it's not going to be nice. But do you think that guy cares at all in any way whatsoever? The guy has more billions than he knows what to do with. Do you know what I mean? He's like, whatever, I'll buy Twitter. Who's able to see the area? If you want to see the area, my friend, right? Law, he doesn't. You're right. You know what I mean? He doesn't really care. If you want to see what I'm looking at, you can go here. In fact, I'll move it up there. See, can you see that? I'm gonna do that. If you go there, I'm at work. I can only listen. Yeah, listening. Yeah, if you go there, you can see what I'm doing. Hey man, how you doing? Pat's World, how you doing? Right. So this area around the 2.23 and 2.22 area is going to and tap once in a while. Ah, Eli, you're my favorite, honestly. If it comes down to here, this is going to be a key fighting zone. I expect a bounce from here, because at this present moment, it's just oscillating between it's ranging and oscillating between these two key levels. Now, what is really interesting, right, is that we have come to a multi-year resistance zone for USDT dominance, right? Multi-year. Like we are at your, can you see our messages? Yes. Yes, I can see your messages. I can see your messages. Hello, Lee. How you doing? We're a multi-year level of resistance, right? We had a bit of a squeaky bum moment when it broke up. I was just like, okay, yeah, all right, this is a problem. But we could be on for a monster rally here. I just want to say it, right? If this rejects, if we see, all right, I'll put this on the daily. Let's look on the lower time frame. If this rejects, right, and we break this level here, the 7.62% level, we will be on for an enormous rally. I'm being enormous rally because look, we haven't had a 50% retrace of this move yet. We haven't had this. Look at the potential that we can achieve here. Look at this thing. That is even if it comes down to the 50%, say if we're here, right? That's an 18% move, and from current position, we're looking at a 10% fall in USDT dominance. That levels for monster. Yeah. So look, if it rejects, if it breaks the 7.62% area, right? Or in fact, even more, let's go to a lower time frame and we can understand what's going on at this present moment. Because things are lining up for this thing. USDT over 8 when I looked at that, I literally saw it today. I was like, I think it's over. I literally was like, I've never thought I'd say that before, but it's an over wick, right? That is the biggest sort of trap wick I've ever seen in my whole entire life. That is like, they want to take your money. That's what that wick was. What's your time frame, Alvarez? The monster rally is possible to start. This is the thing. Are you live on YouTube? Yes, I am. Yeah, if you go there, you can see it here. This is my alvarez.crypto. You can go and check it there. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'm going to arrange the so I can stream on this as well. So because it looks like my other account is not going to come for a long time, if ever, which is annoying, right? So look, this is where we are. At this present moment, we are coming up to an unbelievably important area. If we produce, if this is it, man, look, if we close the day out, where's the day? If we close the day below this level, the 8.165, tab where it says, see my, stop it, Gus. Stop it. Gus, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm tapping it. It's not going anywhere. Todd, amazing. By the way, I made some wild money on World Liberty Finance. I made some stupid amounts of money on that. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity amounts of money of this thing. Yeah. Although I got out a bit early though. I got out around here, which is annoying. But whatever, I still made stupid amounts of money. Yeah, stupid. Did you exit or are you still in? Because this thing can drop. This thing can drop like a stone. That's the problem, right? At any second, this thing can drop like a stone. It's like bye, free fall. But yeah, I got it here. I got in around here, and then I made absolute stupid money. Yeah, under 60 soon. Great. TP at 12. Are you TP'd? Ah, right. Yeah, I TP'd around. Yeah, around the same. We're in TP'd around the same day. Now, instead of seeing my screen, it should say Sam Campton. Thank you very much. Now, look, If the day closes below this 8.163, and what's on the weekly? If the week closes, yeah, if the week closes below this 8.18, then we could be on for. Okay, now I see the chat. Fine. Okay, anyway, everyone that's new here wants to do it, make sure you follow, press the bell button. It really helps up and all that kind of stuff. Baron Trump, we'll finish it off. We'll see. Because the movement from where it is now, I mean, we're talking about we could see some mad moves if it rejects. These are all if, buts, and maybes, right? At minimum, I'm expecting a 10% move down on USDT dominance. And if you want to see what that's done, right? So you can have an understanding of what that could potentially do. If I put this onto Bitcoin on the Bitcoin chart, we'll do a comparison here. We can go from there. By the way, everyone needs to follow the X, and everyone needs to go and to the what's it called, to the, what's this, DOM not dropping. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna explain why the DOM's not dropping as well. So everyone, do you have any real stress during your trades? No, not really. Not really. No, not really. I plan my trades out and I put stop losses. If it goes, it goes, whatever, right? I have 1,000 yards there from the amount of, I've been in this since 2017, right? 1,000 yards there. Nothing can phase me at this present moment. The only thing that phases me is when my community is upset. That's the only thing that bothers me. That's it. Okay, I'm going to YouTube, as you said earlier. I didn't say anything like that, EcoFusion. If you want to, do it. But make sure you go and follow me on X. I'm changing my X completely now. I am putting in hard levels of market information that no one else gives, right? So thank you so much, EcoFusion. You mean a lot, honestly. I like that people play in the happy way, not just come in and throw hate. I'm going to be putting key information. If you go there now, you will see the type of information I'm putting down. If you want to look, I'll show you guys here, so you have an understanding of what's going on. I'm doing I'm changing it up a bit. I'm going to be putting all the details down. If you go there, you'll see, like, I'm putting full thread information of what's going on, what each graph does. These are all things that a lot of people don't have access to, right? I'm gonna go through some of this stuff on the live anyway, but you can see all of the information, full threads, explanations of what's happening, the whole 9 yards. Go and follow there. If you don't want to follow, then then I don't like, you can leave. Simple as that. I don't mean, yeah, whatever. But this is the thing. So a 10% move, if you compare this to Bitcoin, right? If you compare this to Bitcoin, let's turn these off. Let's turn that and that off, right? What has a historic 10% move done, right? Let's see what a 10% move has done in the past. If we look on what would be a 10% move? Where have we seen a 10% move on USDT dominance before? Is that a 10% move? Let's see what a 10% move has done. Is that 10%? No, that's 40%. I'm on the weekly. Okay, let's calm it down a little bit. What's the 10%? I was like, God damn, that would be amazing. Is that 10%? No, that's not 10%. What's 10% here? Let's see what 10% could be. That's 10%? That's about 10%. Right, okay. Third of the 8th. Let's put this up to the day as well. Right, so on the 3rd of the 8th, if we get a 10% move, that would be about an 11 to 12% move in Bitcoin, and that would make alts go crazy. If you live in New York, your crypto is tanking, and Mandami is raising your property taxes to 10%. I mean, okay, I assume so. I mean, that's did you say I'm wrong? No, just what? Who's wrong? What's happening? I feel like there's drama going on, and I'm missing it. Wait, what's the drama? Add me into the drama. What's happening? JB, wrong. That isn't what he said. What? What's happening? Tell me. Wait, 10% of what? What's this? 10% of what? Need to turn that stress-free trading a dream for me. Yeah, just come and join the Alpha Hunters. Just come and check out the Alpha. It's free. Free. Check it out. Check out the community. It's a really cool community. It's all the links and stuff like that. It's honestly, I've made it. I've done a deal with Mexi, so it is unbelievably cheap what you get there. Literally, you will not get it anywhere else. It's unbelievable. And there's a free section to it if you don't want to. You want to check it out as well. Yeah, so we're looking at a 10 to 15% move on Bitcoin, and let's see what a 10 to 15% move on Bitcoin would do. What would the 10 to 15% move on Bitcoin do in this market if it happens? These are all if, by the way. We need to find supports. I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen, but let's see what that would do. Let's have a look what that would do. What would that do? What would a 10% move from where it is do? 10 to 15%. We are here. Oop, I need to actually change the time frame. All right, let's see where this goes. If this, I mean, yeah, the prior range. We're looking, we could see a prior range test, which is the 72,300. If this rejects, from this zone and we close below, if we close below this prior range, then that is, we will most probably test the prior range on Bitcoin, which is 72,500, which could definitely be something that would be amazing. That on, say, a 20x leverage would be wild. That would be a wild play, right? Seems that I only play with $50,000 now. So 50,000, yeah, that's going on. What's going on with Fat Cat? Is it still alive? It's still alive. I need to get my account back, man. This is the problem. These lives are not going out as much as they were. Everything's there. I'm still a part of it. I'm not going anywhere. The market is not in the right place for it to move. That's the only thing I would say to everyone. It will. I'm telling you this. It's definitely going to. And when the time is right, you guys who are there will be made a welcome of that. But at this present moment, I'm just trying to regain the size and my presence on this app because TikTok is not pushing out my videos or my lives because it's a new account. My reach is diminished at this present moment. So I apologize on that, but that's the thing that I'm dealing with at this present moment. It's not anything on that side. Would you give us a signal when you're going, yeah. I'm going to do all of that kind of stuff. We'll see. I'm looking at the day close. The day close is going to be everything. People are focused on the wrong things. You rogue Alvarez. I appreciate it. That means a lot, but whatever. Everyone has their own thoughts and their feelings and everything else. It's no problem. It's not an issue. I'm just getting back into the swing of things, getting more focused, and I'm giving as much value as possible. My X is going to be full about value. The Alpha Hunters group is full of value. I'm just going to be giving us the only things that is behind a paywall is my trades and KB's teaching and all of that kind of stuff. Everything there is for the benefit of you guys. And I am not like any other influencer. There is no massive fees to go see this. Everything is made as cost effective as possible. And I've made it so you guys can make the most benefit. That's it. That's my ethos. That's what I do. That's what I've always stuck behind. And if anyone doesn't believe that, they don't have to believe me, whatever. They can go and pay for Mr. Ferrari hat over there, right? This is the thing. That's the funny thing about it. I feel like I need to go into a car, in one of my cars, and go, yo, what's up? Look at this. I love those people that just stand there and go, yeah, look. Look. I don't even have a watch on me. I don't even have a watch on me. My God, it's so stupid. There is he. Now, let's go through some interesting things, right? I'm going to go through some interesting things that I want to show you guys and make sure that you understand what is happening, what the situation is, where we are in the market. I would even listen to you in a Prius, buddy. I love Priuses. What are you talking about? They're super annoying to drive. I like them because they're annoying, not because they're good. Like, it's weird. It's supposed to be good for the environment, but then when you really look into it, it's actually It does more damage to the environment when it's being built than its whole lifespan of it being used. You lost weight, look younger. I have lost weight. I'm actually just like, trying to get back into the swing of things. Yeah. There was a moment where I was just like, I don't know what it was. I think it was like Christmas, and we were just eat everything, do everything, and now I'm getting back into to the swing of things. Thank you for saying I look. I don't look younger. I just like I'm looking when I lose, but I'm still white. Should I get rid of white in my hair? I'm just curious. My wife hates it that I say that. She likes it, but I don't know. I'm asking the community what you guys think. Yeah. So, uh, what's that? All right. Okay. Cool. Now let's look at some interesting things. Manjaro to the no, I don't use Manjaro. You guys, it's you look fine, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you mean fine in the oh man, he's fine, or fine as in like I don't wanna hurt his feelings? Thanks, man. I appreciate you though. It's always the God's honest truth with you, man. Sure. Now, okay. If you guys don't want to go and check out, and this is the thing why I would highly suggest that you go and check out my X from now on, right? Is I'm going to be dropping these kind of interesting things in there. This is an insane. What supports strength like here? Strong, or is further breakdown easily achieved? I'm assuming you're from a different country. That looks like translation. There's still a potential chance this could go down. Look, I want to be very, very honest with you guys. We have some really important support levels that need to hold, right? Like this level needs to hold, Brev, right? This level really needs to hold, right? It's bouncing off the key point at this present moment, but this level really needs to hold. If this breaks, and more importantly, if it starts breaking below this 65,000 level, apparently Ozempic can give you extra inch. Oh, man, then I need to stop taking it. That it could potentially... Come on, man, I don't want to be... Let's not get rid... Hey, look, I don't want to talk about these type of things, right? Because I got a message in one of my videos where someone was saying that I'm being misogynistic, or I'm being like crude or something. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to alienate the female viewers. I don't mean it in any way like that. It's just sad humor. So if we're gonna do that, we can do it in a way where it'll be insulting men only now. So it has to be a men only type of conversation, innuendo, or it's not going to count. I can't do any of the other ones. You have to balance it out. All right. That's just from the. That's just from the. I can't even read that, man. Would you add only a bit? No, I'm gonna be adding Ethereum, a lot of Ethereum. I'm gonna be adding a lot of Ethereum. There's only so much that you could see that these massive institutions that are buying that eventually this thing is gonna go crazy, right? Uh, what was I gonna say? Hello, Abu Adam. How you doing, TBC? Hey, welcome. It only appears that way because you can finally see it. I finally see what? What are you talking about? No, but it's good. I mean, look. Sometimes I just have fun, but I don't mean it in any way whatsoever. Lola, as a woman, no offense. I know, but I like to, the community is the community in everywhere. And if anyone feels uncomfortable, I'm there to be able to support. I don't want anyone thinking one way or other. I got a message today where someone was like saying, I'm embarrassed, I'm upset, and this and that. And I was like, thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate it. Jesus, honestly, stop it. Man, God. Anyway, and I just said to him, I was like, I don't insult anyone. I just play. It's just about playing. I don't mean it in any way. I love you all dearly. So, and someone was really upset about it, and I was like, look, I would say our group and this community and everyone else is the only community that will not say anything. If you're embarrassed, if you want to ask a question, everything is welcome. Everything, right? If this is the thing, if anyone says something silly back to you, right, about a genuine question, rather than why do you shave circles in your beard, right? Apart from that question, if the level of stupidity is extreme, I can't help myself. It's something that I can't get away from, because it's been a while since someone had said, why'd you only shave in circles on your beard? And I was like, bruh, right? Bruh. But other than that, any real but the beard fashion is a thing completely. But anyone that is actually needing help, anyone can always message me, right? No wonder I've had 7. No wonder. Very shiny today. I'm not shiny. I'm just. What does that mean? Anyone that needs help, anything that can either message me directly, or if I don't do it, keep messaging me. I get thousands of messages a day. I am one of the only creators you can always reach. I'm there. I don't hide myself away from there. The live is going that way again. Nothing's going anyway. All right, stop it. Let's go back to where I was talking about. Now, this is a wild graph. This is a wild graph, right? And you know, for all those people who didn't read my X, which is probably 99% of you guys, right? Hi, see, taught to find you. Thank you, appreciate it. I don't know what you really mean by that, but it seems like you had a good intention behind it. This is incredible. Altcoins, with Joey Mac, I can't even. It's tough to find me. I know there's at the moment there's 800 copycats on my channel. This is the real me. Me. I don't know how to prove it. Right? Joey Mac. TikTok will not allow you to write that. Just saying, all right? Just be careful. Now, what we're saying, by the way, anyone here wants to see what my screen, you can go there and you can see alvarez.crypto. For the past 14 months, just so you understand, for the past 14 months, there has been continuous selling of altcoins. Continuous, right? And this is why you need to go check out my X. I give this crazy information there, right? Or go join the Alpha Hunters, and I drop the links in there. You can go and check that way out. So the past 14 months, there's been altcoin selling at incredible levels. This peak, just so you understand, this red section here was the FTX crash. We have witnessed 4 times the amount of selling of alts than in FTX. So you understand how wild this selling is. Now, this is where the interesting thing comes in, right? This selling, you know, when I said that, I'll get to that in a second, right? So this selling is going somewhere. And where that somewhere is, and this is where the interesting part comes in, if I can find it. Where is this graph? 1 second. I'm going to show you this, right? Pay attention. Pay attention. Wait, do I not have it here? Anyway, yeah, I don't have the graph here. I'll go to my X. 1 second. I'll show you my X. Right. Right. So this selling of the alts, right? The selling of the alts are all being transferred, and it's in its peak capitulation, right? People have no confidence in alts at this present moment at all, in any way whatsoever. They see it as a sinking ship. So that's all. Thank you so much. It's the best community. I know, Lee. You're amazing. You are amazing. I don't care what anyone says. You're the main reason of the community. You're incredible. So all of this is pure capitulation. That capitulation means that there is a full rotation into Bitcoin. That's why this sudden increase in the purchasing of Bitcoin at these levels is being seen. That's why we're seeing at every supply being given, it being bought up by new wallets, whale wallets, and everything else on that level. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'll just go through this and I'll explain it as it goes along, right? At the same time, we are also seeing massive amounts of ETF selling as well. It's the 4th week in a row of ETF selling, right? On top of that, we've come into a zone, right? We're coming into a zone where there, where is this now? We're coming into a zone where 50%, and where are we here? Do I have it here? Is it here or here? I apologize. 1 second. Do I have it here? Now, at this present moment, 50% of all wallets are in loss. Now, when we combine all of these together, right? The fact that we're having a full capitulation. Thank you. Did something just happen? Did I just see a? What was that? Was that a chicken on my head? Did someone just throw a chicken on me? Anyway, please tell me, am I seeing something or did that? Oh, it happened. All right, okay. I thought I was, I thought I was losing my mind. I like how everyone just goes full quiet. Goes, let him think he's hallucinating. Now, all of these combined, ETF selling, alts being sold for the past 14 months, and a rotation into to Bitcoin, a safe haven, comes to a very interesting point. Good time to long ETH or Bitcoin. So which levels are you looking at? I'm going to look at that, right? Let me go through this. Okay. Unless you guys don't want to hear about this. Bro, what's the alpha on this? Saw your video. I'm going to explain that to you, right? Does anyone want me to continue with this? I'm going to continue, whatever. Some people want to see. I'm trying to connect to you by tube, but it's not possible. Why is it not possible? Why is it not possible? Don't press this. You go there and write that. I'm saying that because someone asked. Now, what's happening, right? And it all comes down to this graph here. This Bitcoin hodl waves are a very interesting graph. That's why you need to go and check out my X. Not my like my. Anyway, you know what I mean. What we're seeing right now, and where we see actual real capitulation tops, is when you see older wallets correspond with new wallet buying and trading wallets. So what older wallets are selling and new wallets are buying, that combination usually sparks tops, right? And we saw that happening, unfortunately, in 2024. Unfortunately, right? At the end of 2024. So those people who were talking about that you know it's a right translated cycle have some truth to it. I'll admit that, right? But what is even more important, so you know, bar none and all that kind, because this thing is really interesting because it has predicted the tops of every single bull run, every single one, because it always ends the same way. Where we are right now is full accumulation zone. People are buying to accumulate. It gets even better, right? It gets even better. Pay attention. Wait, where's my hat? Pay attention, right? Pay attention. Now the alpha trade is coming up. Pay attention. What's really interesting, and this is where the really cool thing happens, right? This is where the really cool thing happens. ETFs and actual Bitcoin whales are two very different things. ETFs are exposure to a market, right? Whereas, I mean, I need to wear a hat. So that's the only way that people pay attention, right? ETFs, right, are ETFs are exposure to the market, right? But whales are actual buyers of the asset, the underlying asset. People in ETFs don't buy the asset themselves. They just put exposure to the volatility of the market, and they make money, and that's that and the other and everything else. What's interesting that's happening right now, and this is really, really cool, is that yes, ETFs have had a full week selling movement, so they're selling for the fourth week on a consecutive manner. But what's happening is exposure is being moved over to long-term holders of the actual asset themselves. So whales are accumulating the actual asset away from ETF buyers who are capitulating because they're feeling that the market is over. It's going into a bear market. But in factual fact, we are possibly even halfway through to almost to the next stage of the bull market starting, which when we have catalysts such as ETF, the Clarity Act, and most probably an aggressive rate cut cycle, this hat looks terrible on me. Put that away. Rate cut cycle is going to come into fruition probably 6 to 8 months. Is there a mic I can drop? Do I have a mic I can drop? I feel like that was a mic drop moment. I feel like I mic dropped the hell out of what I just gave you. A clear direction of where this market is going to go, what you need to look out for, and what's going to happen. So for all those people who are capitulating out and who are afraid, who don't know what's going on, I hope that gives you some level of understanding that we are closer to the next than to the end of this one. Now, does that mean that we won't see lower levels? Definitely not. Definitely not. There's still a possibility chance that we could go down to these lower levels wholeheartedly, because we still have the Joker card here, right? We have a Joker card here that's not a very nice Joker card. It's not a nice Joker card, and that not nice Joker card is the S&P 500. This needs a correction. It needs a correction so the next stage can come. And I actually want it to come sooner than later. I want this to come sooner than later so we can finally start the stage and start moving from there. All the uncertainty with tariffs is going away too, and rate cut stability is coming. Exactly. All of that stuff is coming. And if they can get this Clarity Act done, I'm telling you, we have positive catalysts, but more importantly, the positive catalysts are not going to be the key mover of this market. It's, as Eli said, stability, and more importantly, economic and financial stability. And the thing is, the Clarity Act through stable coins will give that. There is no one in this app that gives this level of alpha and true understanding of the market. No one. And I'm, you know what I mean? Where's my 100,000 likes? Yeah, coming here and saying I don't like Monero, and now look where it is. This is what's going on at this present moment. It's outright clear of what the situation is. I see one more dip than the moon this year. I think that there's going to be, we'll see. There is a lot of accumulation happening at the moment. Every time this thing dips down to these levels, it's brought back up at quite aggressive levels. Now, one more thing to discuss. Right? Let's look at the lower time frame. I will say this as well, right? Technically, what we're seeing here, I can't believe I'm getting, wait, one second. I need the apparel to say this. 1 second. I need the apparatus to, 1 second. I need to find one that's even more ridiculous. Where's my true ridiculous one? Yeah. Technically, right? Where's my hat? Oh, yeah, okay. Pay attention, right? Pay attention. Technically, if you put the things to get, thank you so much for that. You give the most sound, logical approach. Sorry, got to drop off. Great info again. Thank you so much, undercover moles. Make sure you follow and press the bell button so you can see. Gucci Gains. No. This ain't Gucci Gains. This is Calvin Gains, right? Pay attention. All right, pay attention. Technically, And I'm adding a little bit of Crypto King in there as well. Okay, technically, we could be, if you really think about it, right? If you really want to be clear, this could be, and I need you all to say it together with me, right? It all together. Can we say it together? 3, 2, 1. This looks like a bull flag. it, it looks like we're in a bull flag, right? Right? Technically, we're in. We're pay attention. Pay attention, right? I'm gonna be putting 50 racks on. I'm gonna be putting 50 racks on this level here, right? Bull flag. That never fails, bruv. Right? 50 racks, small attention. But I'm gonna put 50 racks up and down one way we're in, and then I'll say, look. God, so stupid. Anyway, whatever. So that's the thing. We're in full bull flags scenario. Bull flags are only 40-45%, but Calvin does live on the coin flip. I know. Crypto Nation Live. What part of my demeanor looks like I'm what what part of my demeanor looks like I'm being serious right now? Does this get... I'm not dragging on him. I'm just imitating the true king of what's going on, right? Come on, bruh. That's why I shaved you. Of course, no, I wouldn't shave. I need to put the goatee. Next time I've got the goatee going on, I'll go full goatee. I know you're poking at him, and I agree. And now look, the thing with him, right? The thing with him is, right, he does have some level of sound knowledge. I only poke at people in certain levels. The only thing I poke at him about, and this is the only thing that I would say, is when he starts showing big numbers and all that kind of stuff. That stuff I don't like, right? But in actual fact, he does have a good knowledge and an understanding of what key support levels and fundamentals on that side. It's just when he starts saying things like I trade both ways and with $50,000, I'm like, all right, come on, bro, stop doing that. But that's the thing. So we'll see. My key area of interest is firstly here, and the second area is, let's say this, right? Where is the supply? Let's look at a higher time frame here. Would I say here? Potentially here. Potentially here. Right there. But I don't know if that will hold. We'll see. I have a feeling that this has a chance of a movement up. Yeah, he's far from a good trader. I mean, he's all right. He's very entertaining. I do like him. Honestly, he's actually a really nice guy messing around. You need to fix chat on Kick. Oh yeah, I need to. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Everyone on Kick, right? I just realized I keep forgetting to. I need to re-log in and do it that way. May, what do you mean about May? What about May? What's happening at May? You want some Ibiza chill tunes on? That's the next thing I'm going to do. Apparently, this is what I found. All right, this is what I found out. Because I was like, how? Because I got one of my YouTube videos got flagged because of music. I was like, bruh, I played the playlist that said royalty free. What's going on, right? When bottom is here, I don't know, man. That's up to your thing. I don't know. We'll see. Bottom is when we see a correction in the S&P 500. How about that? When we see the big correction of this, that's what I would call the bottom. And that could be some time. We'll see. We have some great content. We should do a live together one day. Of course, I don't know what your thing is, but yeah, I'm all right. I'm good with everyone that's willing to. If I can help anyone out, of course, no problem whatsoever. Now, what I was going to say is this, right? What I was going to say is this. What was I going to say? What was he talking about? When will be time for Lambo? Why does everyone like Lambos? They're such annoying cars. I read you can't play royalty-free music on lives. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was talking about that. Apparently, though, that doesn't include if you play it in the room. This is okay. This is how weird it is. So you can't play it on the stream from the computer that you're streaming from. But if it happens to be in the room, that's why the music is so like tinny and at the background, and there's like a fly farting the music. I'm like, and I realize that's what they're doing. They're playing on a laptop somewhere. So I'm gonna be playing laptop music soon, right? Just so you understand. Wait, I just realized something. 1 second. 1 second. 3, 2, 1. How does that sound? Does that sound better? Is my voice 10 times better? I forgot to add the mic to the TikTok. Anyway, whatever. Do I sound silky smooth now? My amazing deep voice that seems to be the elevator music is copyrighted. Yeah, it's better. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's right. Sounds further away. What do you mean sounds further away? I mean, does it sound better? Is it sounding better? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I read you can't play royalty free. Yeah, like Bowman Harris. Thank you so much. It's quieter. Maybe if you put the volume up on your phone, that might work a bit better. Am I quieter now on TikTok? It should be louder. You can play a remix. I don't know how everyone does it, but I'm gonna try the music in the background. Lambo is measurement. That's what she said. Nah, no, 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 no. Lambo ain't a measurement. Trust me, man. The other was better. Really? 1 second. Is that working, bro? Oh wait, I know why. Wait, I know why. I know why. I know why. How's that? Is that better? Chan plays music on his laptop, but does the live from his phone with his phone cooking, looking at charts, or not showing his face. But we need to see your face for your comedy sketches. Thank you so much. Is that better? Yeah. I mean, I think it's because the mic. I need to sort something out. 1 second. How's that? Is that better? That should be better. It's because you got all the because of the cheap. I didn't get anything from Timo. That's an actual real Ferrari hat. I'm not joking. I think my mother paid like 120 pounds for that stupid thing. Honestly, it's amazing. I don't know why people would buy that hat. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Yeah, it's an instant douchebag. Honestly. Yeah. So that's where we are. Look, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was showing you this as well. Right? So if you look at it clearly, we have closed a higher, above the prior range. We technically have. Your voice is always perfect. Thank you so much. I'm just saying they're saying it's quieter, but mainly when I put it onto the computer, everything's gonna be better. So we have most properly, right? We have closed a high from the prior range. So distinct Ferraris are expensive. My mate headlight popped out 7K. No, yeah, I know, but they're really great, man. I love they're such an amazing cars. Honestly, I don't know why everyone knocks on them, but they're really really amazing cars. They're such special things to drive. They really are. You put Barry White to shame. Thank you so much. I don't think so. Come on, man, don't say that. No one can even get close to Barry White. What are you doing about? He does rumble in the jungle when he talks to you. The fish stop moving when he walks into the room and starts talking. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, they're amazing cars. Like that, they're such special things. I mean, the reason why I don't like Lambos is because it's an Audi. There's nothing like really is. It's just like full Audi with a body kit on it. It's not that special at all. There's nothing really cool. There's something just I don't know what it is when you're like going through the nice sort of curvy roads up mountains. That Ferrari Oh, it's incredible. But it is, alas, what can we do? To what? All right, there's someone else's message. Someone just messaged me saying, "Mate, I have 2 kids and a wife. I can't go out." I'm in a group chat. It's a group chat thing. Anyway, it's fine. Whatever. But that's where we are. Yeah. So that's that situation here. So we have technically done that. So I'm expecting a potential. I'm expecting a potential move from either here or a scan wick down to this area and break out from there. Yeah, my mate has an RS4 V10. Oh yeah, man. Okay. Audis, on the other hand, are worth it because you don't have the markup of all the body kit of what a Lambo is. I've had an RS7. It is one of the most insane cars ever created. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, right? Trump talking now about Black Pride reception. Yeah, RS7s are amazing, right? The sound that comes off that thing, and it's a proper sleeper car. I had the estate version of it. It's a proper sleeper car. That sound of that engine going through a tunnel, it's the most aggressive sounding motor, apart from, I would say, an LFA. An LFA is, and I think the LFA has the best sound of any car I've ever heard in my life. It's full Formula One. Full. It's an actual Formula One sound that comes out that car. It is amazing. If only it wasn't £500,000. Only it was worth £500,000. But there's just the sound of that thing is worth it. It's the most unbelievably sounding car I've ever come across in my whole life. And I've heard some amazing ones. Nothing comes close to that. Nothing comes close to that sound. Yeah, anyway, that's really good. So probably going to see some sort of bounce from here. A potential from here, we could go and see. Look, I'll say this. Yamaha made the sound. Did they? I didn't even know that. But have you guys ever heard of it? Heard the engine of an LFA? Sorry, this is being a very kind of moving into a different direction. But have you heard the sound of an LFA cut? Let me try and show you. Do you guys want to hear it? You guys want to hear what the LFA sounds like? How unbelievable this car sounds like? 1 second. Let me try and see if I can find it for you. Yes, I'll show you the LFA. Oh my Lord. And it's a Lexus. It's a Lexus, Brev. It's a Lexus, Brev. Try the Ferrari F8. Yeah, no, the Ferraris they all have a very specific sound. There isn't an LF. Look, I'll show you. Come on. Okay. Lexus. A sound. All right. Check. It's the most insane. All right, where is this? All right, going through a tunnel. Is this it? Go, go, go. Full Formula One car. Full. There's nothing that comes close to it. It is full Formula One sound of a car. It is, you just going, God damn. It's an insane, full. Sounds like a Formula One car. That's it. That's the best way I can describe it. Costs £500,000, but you know, I guess that's what you need to pay for to get that kind of sound. Yes. Now, what should I look at? What coins should I look at? Anything that you want me to do? I've got about 20 minutes left. Older V8 Mercedes C63 sounds pretty. Yeah, but that's a very deep sound. That's like I'm eating a lot of petrol type of sound. That's a heavy. But this is just like, that's amazing. Formula One. I want to recover my dream board and add to it. It's incredible. Sango made a sound system, but Yamaha is the developer. Ah, really? So would they tune the pipes? That's incredible. Or a Lambo Revelta with a Gintani straight pipe on it. Oh, I don't know about that. This is just stock, though. Like, this is how every car sounds. There's nothing being done to it. And the thing is, it's not really when you get into the car, it's a full Lexus. Like it's a Lexus. There's no other way to describe it. There's nothing that looks special about it at all. The interior is one of the most like, oh my lord, like what? What is this? Yeah, but that sound is worth every single penny. It's addictive like nothing else. All right, what coin should I look at? What are we looking at? I'm having a bit of a bounce here, which is nice. Actually, let's see. Let's see what this is doing. Okay, we're having a perfect bounce of this area. Look at the lower time frames. Yeah, look. This is my strategy, right? Do you think Bitcoin will have a bounce up to the 60, 80 before? I'll say this, right? If we see a reclaim of the Monday low, if this reclaims Monday low, oh, let's put this here. If this reclaims, where are we here? If this does this, right? That would be a position to take a potential long, in my humble opinion. Could you check Sol? What do you think? I'll have a look at Sol. This, I think, could be a potential long opportunity. And that potential long could possibly take it to the 72. Possibly. Even Tau? What do you mean? What about Tau? Yeah, all of these coins will run. If this, if total reclaims 2.28 trillion, if it reclaims that, then we are going to see huge expansion. It will most probably, at minimum, I would say at minimum, test the 2.37. It will be a from Monday to Monday low to Monday high. If that happens, I'm longing. I'm telling everyone wholeheartedly. But if it rejects from here, that's going to be a bad sign. That means it's going down to test the lower levels and potentially go down all the way to the 2.1 trillion area, which will be the 50% wick of this bad boy here. Although I will say this, right? I'll explain this as well, and then I'll get going. This is a full-blown V-shaped recovery. We have V-shaped recovery here, right? Furthermore, we then see a resistance, test, come back, and then we technically close higher than the previous range high, right? Then we have this retrace back down to test out these lower levels to gain some liquidity and supply, right? Which could potentially go down and get maybe a scan wick all the way down to here, but potentially from here we'll move up. If it then reclaims the Monday low, this will go and test the Monday high afterwards. Most probably. 80% of the chance that happens. Is there any chance of for altcoins to go back to October highs? Eventually, I think they will. Trump talking stock, maybe he will say crypto. Is Trump talking? Let me see what Trump's up to. Just when Trump talks, it's just so boring. Like, usually it's a bunch of people just like, kissing his ass. Trump live. Let's see what this guy is doing. I'm down 8% in alts. Should I hold this out? It's up to you, man. Look, it depends on your risk profile. If you feel like you can't take the risk to holding into the next position or the next run coming, then do that. If it means that you need to, it's too stressful for you and you just want to leave this market. But I'll say this: if you leave this market, I would leave it, because the feeling of oh no, I saw that now it's going up. The feeling is a horrible feeling, but this could also go down. That's what I would say. All right, let's see what this guy is saying. I'm down 40k pounds. Yeah, it's all right. Like my wages. My wallet, I've lost a lot of the earnings on there as well. I don't care. I'm adding to it. All right. Let's see what this brah is saying.
For workers have increased $1,000, $2,000, even $3,000, and even sometimes in some cases $5,000 a year. That's faster than inflation. So wages have gone up at a much faster clip than inflation. We took over the worst inflation in the history of our country. They say 48 years or 49 years.
Are you joking? I said, you took over the worst inflation. Are you joking?
It went up more than at any time in the
You're
history of our
joking,
country.
right?
He's not right about that. It's 49 years. I said, all right, I'll accept that too. Actually, I think it sounds worse, Harmaid. I think for some reason, because when you say the worst ever, but when you say the worst in 49 years, I'll take that, right?
I love
Fake
Ethereum.
news
I'm going to
got
be
me on
adding
that one.
heavy
I
once we
think I
see
was right, by
the
the way,
full
but I'll
capitulation
accept
happening in the
48 or
market.
49 years. But for the first time in many years, 100% of all net job creation is going to American-born citizens. Think of that, 100%.
Yeah, but
And
there's
in
no
the
jobs
last
being created,
administration
bro.
was going mostly to illegal aliens that came in. Many of them
100%
murderers
of
and
no
others.
jobs being
Last
created
summer,
is
we
going
passed
to
the largest
Americans. Well done,
working-class
bro.
tax cuts in the history of our
Well
country. That includes no tax on tips,
well done.
no tax on
Woo!
overtime,
Bow,
no
bow, bow,
tax
bow,
on
bow.
Social Security for our great seniors. And you're going to see that. You know, it
God,
just
what is
kicked
it?
in on January 1st. You're going to see tremendous results, and they're already seeing it. And I think we're going to have GDPs. We're going to have numbers that nobody's ever seen before.
Right, they're going to have GDPs.
Joining us this
Yeah, they're definitely going to have some
afternoon,
GDPs.
really somebody that is fantastic. Annetta Bradford. In 2019, Annetta and her husband opened an incredibly
Love these
successful
GDPs,
coffee
guys.
shop in
It's all about the
Arkansas named
GDPs.
Hebrews 11:1. That's an
Billions
interesting
and
name.
trillions.
No one
Tremendous,
thinks,
fabulous, best
that
ever
the no tax
GDPs.
on tips matters. Well, it does matter, and it mattered a lot to Annetta. And she was able to grow her business just in a short period of time and hired more employees. And she's making a fortune. I'd like you to give some of the people in that room some of that money, Annetta. You should make
Can
it
I
up.
ask a question?
Annetta,
How zoomed
come
is
in.
this camera
Arnetta,
away from
come,
this
where
guy?
are you?
Like,
Arnetta,
there's
come
some
on up
shit
here,
going on
Arnetta.
that bad boy.
Come on up. Hi, darling. Please, let me move that down.
I can't do anything first but say to God be the glory.
Sorry.
I have no business being here other than him having me here. And so, yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to preach. I'm going to settle myself. Thank you so much for inviting me and having me here. It's such an honor to be here today. Hebrews 11:1. People ask me all the time, why did I even open a business? Why did I even call it Hebrews 11:1? Hebrews 11:1 is my very favorite scripture. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. That scripture has walked with me, has grown me.
This is real life, by the
from
way, guys.
a little
I
girl
don't
on
want to
up.
be.
Not
I don't
having
want
no
to
longer
say
my
it.
mother here, no longer having my father here. My
But
husband
this
not
is-
having his mother and his
this is
father.
real
We
life
opened
right
Hebrews
now,
11:1
what we're
with
watching.
no funding, no money, no big family investors, no business loans.
What
didn't
is
have
going
great
on?
credit. It was us and faith in God. That was 7 years ago. But I ran that business with just myself and one employee.
What is going on?
Then
What?
here comes no
Firstly,
tax on tips.
firstly,
I was able to
do
hire
you think he
7 more
actually
employees
believes? No, he doesn't believe anything.
just
Just
by what she did.
this is
Not
all.
only that, I
Look,
was
the midterms are
able
coming,
to
so
open a
he's doing
second
whatever it
location
takes
on
to
our
gain as
college
many votes
campus.
as possible.
Things
They
are
turn
just
into everything
going
how
off simply
great
because
America is.
having now faith.
Look, America's
And so
important.
I
It's an
love the
amazing
fact
place.
of that scripture.
It's
Now,
strong.
I
It's
say all
powerful.
of
It has
that
all the
as
stuff.
to, I'm trying to stick to my
What
little
happened?
written down thing
Missed
that I
it.
wrote.
Oh God, you
I
missed
don't know
everything.
how to do that so well.
But
as a
yeah,
small
I
business
gave it for
owner,
you. Should
I understand
check out
how
the
critical
recap.
support is.
It's all
I
there. And by the way,
understand
check
that
out
you have
the
to have the
X as well.
right
All of
people
it's
that
there.
make the right
She
policies
sells the mega
for
caps
us
as
as
well.
small business
Are you?
owners. So no tax on tips
Lee, are you joking
has been
right
an
now?
extremely blessing for me and my business. Not just mine, but I
Yes,
know so many
midterms. He
people
said
across
he's
the country. I
said
know a
he's
lot of us don't want
returning
to
to
talk
one
about the
nation
good part
under
of it.
God.
We only want to
He
share the
always was.
negative, but I'm here today to
Yeah,
tell
exactly.
you you've done a great thing. Thank you
He
for
said- he
just
said one
loving
true
on us
king.
and showing us that even in small town Hope, Arkansas, and I have got
Lee,
to
are
say
you
this,
joking?
I have the best governor in the world.
Please tell me she isn't the one that
I
sells the
don't only
mega
just
hats.
call Sarah my friend, I call her my sister. And so that's why I am here today to just tell you that no tax on tips has been an amazing blessing for me. President Trump has been an amazing blessing for me. And at the end of the day, Jesus has been an amazing blessing for me. I love you guys and thank you so much because I am a youth pastor, but I will not preach on today. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What are we watching, right?
Good job, huh? So thank you very much, Arnetta. And we can't provide opportunity for the next generation if we do not also have a thing called law and order. We need law and order. You know, Washington, D.C. is amazing. It was a crime capital. It was a horror show. A year ago, it was really dangerous, and now it's one of the safest cities anywhere in the country. And we're in Memphis, Tennessee now, where it's like a different world. In 4 months, we've made it safe. We're in Louisiana, as you know.
I mean, I'll say one thing, right?
Lots
He
of other
does have some
places,
good things that he's done.
we have the lowest
I'm not going to say anything
crime
about that. Like,
numbers
he
that we've
does,
had in many
he
years.
has,
We have the lowest
you know,
murder
closed the
numbers
border
in
like I've never seen him
125 years,
like,
since
do that level.
1900. And that's
And, you know,
despite the
he is a
fact
person
that
that
a lot
does
of people are
action
here,
and
but
tries
those
new
people have
things and
been
this and the
taken out.
other.
Lots
If
of
only he
them have been
wasn't
taken out.
so
That's why we stopped the invasion at the southern
uncertain
border. And just 1 year ago, and think of this, 1 year ago,
every time he
we
talks.
had
He would actually
the
do some good
absolute
things.
worst border that we've ever had, and now we have the safest border that we've ever had. So
What do you
it's
say?
going to be
Just
really
stop.
something. 125 years ago, that's before my father was born. I had a wonderful father.
I know, he
but
gave
that
you
was
a loan of
before.
$1 million.
So we have murders are down from 125 years. We had the best numbers. When you think about it, that's pretty incredible. And those numbers are made up
So
by
great if he
Democrats. Can
wasn't-
you believe it? They don't want to give me those numbers. They can add a couple of people here and there.
Hey,
We've also
I'm trying to give a
deployed the
balance to you. He
National
does have
Guard
some
to
good
bring
things. I'm
back
not gonna lie.
safety to Memphis and to New
What are you
Orleans
talking
and
about?
Washington. And
Look at his pins.
the
His
National
pins are
Guard has
amazing.
been incredible, and people are safe.
No,
In the case of Washington, the restaurants
No, I
were
made it
closing
into
up.
an
People
adult
getting
stream
really
now.
badly
So I'm allowed
hurt
to
and
drink.
killed.
I can
frankly.
hydrate.
Many
I
people
can drink
killed.
water on the stream.
And now you can walk down the street, and you have
His
nothing
tan
to
made
fear.
his
We have
hair.
one of the safest
He
cities
does
in
have
the
a great
world,
swing,
and it
and he has
happened very
great hair.
fast, Bruce. One of those who
His
knows
hair is a
the importance
mystery.
of this mission is
You get banned. Yeah.
Alicia Cook, a
No, the previous
lifelong
one, my other
Washingtonian who
account was
tragically
banned for
lost her
human trafficking.
grandson to violence in 2017. Felicia, we're so sorry, and you are a
Lawrence from
spectacular
the-
person. If you could say a few words,
Yeah,
please. Thank you very much.
How does he do it?
Yes, come on. Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Help her up. We
Whoever
don't want
created
any
that hair
mistakes.
is truly amazing.
Come on. Thank you. Yes, you can.
Yes, I know there's a lot of hairspray, but the way
I like her. Please.
I like him too. One thing I like about him, he keeps it real just like Grandma. I appreciate that because I can trust him because he tells exactly how he feels and what he thinks. Thank God for this president.
comb over
I
perfection.
am
Yeah, I agree with
filled,
you.
my cup runneth over. Because he allowed his constituents, his people to come to my house to interview me,
What is going
to
on?
talk about the murder of my grandson.
What is going on?
It seemed like nobody cared. I'm an advocate for murder. I marched. I rallied. I pulled out other families in the District of Columbia that had murders and did not have answers.
What is going on?
Ooh. We marched and we rallied, and nobody heard me,
Trump
Democrats.
pulls everyone and
Get
everyone
mad
for
at me.
his goals. Yeah, I agree. That I feel like America
And
is
so
in a
this
parallel universe.
Republic
It feels that way.
Send his
He's the winner, I
constituents,
can't
his
lie.
people
I
out
mean,
there to interview me in my home. Have
He's
you ever
very,
heard of a thing?
very liked. Like, I can see
Then they
why
invited
people
me
would
twice
like him.
before Congress
I
to
genuinely can.
testify for the beautiful bill.
Just
that's
what's
gonna
happening
change
right now
crime
is
in
just.
the district. If you kill somebody,
He's a very good businessman.
okay.
I mean,
You
people say,
take
"Oh,
a
you
life, you
invent this
do
week
life.
bankruptcies and this and that."
Just
Yeah, that's a
that
part of
simple.
doing business. He's a guy
If
from
you
back.
do a harsh crime,
Hey,
you
he's
do
cool.
harsh crime. Just
He's
that
cool.
simple.
What are you talking about? I love the
And
guy
then
from Back to
we
the Future.
need National Guard, and which we did years ago. He brought it on. I love him. I don't want to hear nothing you got
The
to
old
say
guy,
about
not
that
Marty.
racist
Ah,
stuff.
right,
And
the
don't
old
be
guy,
looking
yeah.
at me on
No,
the
but the old
news
guy.
hating
Wait.
on me because I'm standing
Oh,
up
no,
for
you're right,
somebody
you're right.
that deserves to be standing up for.
Need to head
Get
off
off the
early
man's
start.
back.
Thanks
Let
for
him
another
do his
evening.
job.
Thank you so much,
He's
Kirk. I
doing the
appreciate
right
you
thing.
coming. Always
Back up
welcome.
off of him.
Sounds like I can't read
And
that.
Grandma
Trump
said
doesn't
it.
give a about anybody that he probably will not even remember their name the moment he gets into his car. I'm telling you. He's an amazing showman. Look, so the thing with him, right? He's looking for the midterms, right? So he's an amazing showman. Amazing, right? Look at all this stuff. People are cheering for him, and he's like, I
Pretty
just
good.
passed
When
the
is she running
bill.
for office?
I just passed a
Felicia,
bill
when are
that
you
makes
running
me
for
and
office,
my
please? You have
friends
my
even
endorsement.
richer and
You
you
have my
poorer.
endorsement,
But yeah,
Felicia.
you get tax
Thank
you
you,
get
darling.
tax free
Very-
tips.
that's great.
Don't worry
What a
about that,
great
guys.
work. And
Your
it's from
tips
the
are
heart.
tax free, no problem.
little
Just
baby,
look at
right?
that, not
Was,
the
just so horribly-
billions of dollars of
horribly
tax cuts
taken
I've done
from
for
you.
the rich. No.
Under the Trump
No,
administration,
that's not
we
important.
believe that no community should be abandoned to the scourge of violent crime, and we're saving thousands and
please, man.
thousands
I
of
can't say
lives
that.
in many cities. And frankly, if these radical left lunatic Democrats would come and say, please help us, please, we'd stop crimes all over the place. And we're doing it in a lot of a lot of cities. Sometimes we have to force ourselves upon them because they're so
They're not
bad.
even tax-free tips.
And
I
don't
know,
even
like,
think they
whatever.
realize
It's
what's
just, it
happening to
sounds
their
good. They're just
cities
good
and
sound
their
bites.
towns.
That's
But,
the thing.
every town that
That's
we
what
go in,
he's
every
so
city that we
amazing
go
at
in, like
doing.
Washington, Felicia, you feel much safer now. Totally safe.
God, the chat
You-
is
you
so
can
bad, though.
walk to a restaurant. The
He knows,
restaurants were all
how to
closing
clear a-
now. You can't get a restaurant. The bad
No,
news is you can't get
man.
into a
No,
restaurant.
no.
But
The thing
it's
is, he's a
great thing to see
celebrity.
what's happening
He
in
really
Washington.
is. Like,
It's
he was a
it's
celebrity
hot
first
place, and
before he was a president,
hopefully,
right?
people will be
I
coming
feel like we're
in
watching
record
like
numbers,
an
and
actual show
it's been-
rather than
I know
this
we
being
need a
real
little
life.
help. You
Don't
need help
forget
in
this
Atlanta.
guy.
He just said,
I love how we
You're
I love
right.
how we
Atlanta.
forget that this guy
Atlanta,
literally
we could
invaded another
take
country
care of
and
Atlanta.
took their leader.
I'll tell you what, you ought to
And
get
everyone's
them
cool
to
with that,
call
right?
me. We could
Everything's
take care
good,
of
right?
Atlanta so fast.
But whatever, man. He's doing it for what he believes is the benefit of the USA. So you can't, you know, at least his
They don't want to
intentions
call.
are
They don't
somewhat.
want to. They don't want to
Maybe.
call because they don't want to admit it, and they'll never fix it themselves. Don't forget, we move people out. We don't just go in and be tough guys. We move people out. We take career
So
criminals
much
and we get them
manipulation.
out. We bring
No,
them
it's not
back to
necessary.
the
There's always been
country from
manipulation.
where
It's
they
just
came. And think of it, 90% of the crime is
the
caused by
marketing's
2%
gone.
of the
That's why he
people.
can manipulate. They will never let it go. I think
So
they
when
will.
you get the criminals out, you solve a lot of problems. Another way that we're fulfilling our duty to the next generation is the single
that's
biggest thing that's happened having to do with
Gives us
schools
we
and
sold,
education.
their oil and put it into
School
private
choice.
accounts, 500 million.
in
Yeah,
our
but
great,
that's
big,
I mean,
beautiful
I think
bill.
like he's trying to do whatever
Our
it takes
bill,
to.
our beautiful
you'll
bill,
be
which
surprised
really
if he
covers
doesn't
4
start
years.
spending money.
We put it all
that
together.
money,
That's why we call it the
that
great,
he's
big,
made and
beautiful
sold
bill.
and
This
this,
will
that, and
help
the other
millions of
to gain
African American
more,
children and ensure that no child is
midterms.
condemned to a failing government or a horrible school. And we have a person here who's fantastic on this subject. Greta, would you please come up? Please, Greta, come on up. Thank you. And her beautiful daughter. Thanks, Greta.
God bless you. Happy to meet you, darling. Well, I ditto. To God be the glory. And we're grateful for our president.
I think I
He's
might.
doing some
I think I
tremendous
might
work.
stop watching
And I
this.
wanna remind
Yeah, Cryptus.
those
I
that
might
don't
do
know
that as well.
this was
I'm gonna
prophesied.
stop watching
So
this
you
because
weren't supposed
this
to
is
have
just
the
like
second term when it came about. This is
like
your
all of this
season.
is just
And
wrong.
God said
Looks
that
wrong to
it
me,
was
man. I'm
gonna
gonna
be rough
I'm
the
gonna get rid
first
of this
2
one
years,
second.
and that
Yeah, I
things
can't
were
deal with
gonna
this.
happen,
This has
but
got nothing
then
to do with
the
what
last
I'm
2
like.
years are gonna be great. And yes, you're gonna do some tremendous things, and so
Yeah,
for that
yeah,
we
tremendous
thank
things,
you
amazing. Yeah,
on behalf of all the.
Okay, cool, whatever. All right, look, guys, absolute appreciation. You guys are incredible. Give you the full outlook of what I'm thinking. Show you the graphs, show you the levels, show you the where areas where it could bounce, where I think it could potentially go. I told you what the plan is if we reclaim certain levels, and we can go from there. Make sure you check out the X. Make sure you check out the YouTube and follow me there. I'm gonna be live on here, hopefully sharing my screen from now on as well. And we will go from there. I really appreciate all of you guys. Make sure you follow the channel as well. Watch my videos and all that kind of stuff. Trying to regrow this thing back up again after the craziness that happened with my other channel, and we can start moving from there. All right. I appreciate you all. You guys are incredible, and I will catch you guys later. Take care, peace, and all that stuff. All right. Take care. Bye bye. All right, to you YouTube guys, and X, by the way, if you guys want to check, make sure you check the link tree. The Alpha Hunters group is free. The actual meme trading section is available to everyone. The main chat is available to everyone. A whole bunch of really good information is there for free. It doesn't cost anything. All you need to do is actually just go through the WAP account and just press on the free, and then you're there, right? You're there. You can move it. You can play it. You can do all the cool stuff. Just go and do it. It doesn't cost you anything. Over and out, and good night. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace, affection, all that kind of stuff. Take care.